my theme music at?
That's
What's up,
it.
Sammy?
We up.
Yeah, we lit. Man.
We live.
Rocking and rolling.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. Y'all know how we do it. What's up, Sammy?
Good to be back in the business.
How you feel, Sammy?
Feeling good, man. How y'all?
Everything, man. You don't want no. You ain't gonna rock with your headphones today.
Yeah, I'm right with.
All right, well, hey, man, it's a new year. We back in pocket. You know what I'm saying? I guess Pierre and Trevi, they're going to be here a little bit later, maybe not. I don't know, but
y'all know what's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. I'm your host, Swift Dollars. I got my partner, Nut, Sammy in the building, and we're going to do what we do all the time. It's Unscripted Saturday, so shit, let's get straight to it, man.
It's unscripted.
Where y'all want to start, Sammy? I'll let you kick it off, man. What grinds your gears today, man?
I don't have no preference right now.
Since the new year.
Since the new year?
Yeah. What has caught your attention?
You gotta get back to me on that because I kept thinking, what would I talk about that first Saturday I missed, and then last week, then we didn't. Then
well, let's go straight to it, man. Let's talk about ICE, man. People getting ran over by, ICE getting ran over, shooting people. I think they done shot somebody else.
Did they actually get ran over?
He was on the ground. They kept showing it from another perspective, another ICE agent. It looked like she kind of nipped him. He fell down on the ground, and then, it happened.
Cause somebody, Shay Whitey's gonna always say that.
Does that deserve?
You gotta listen to the police. I don't necessarily agree with that. Now, just cause he the law don't mean he doing lawful stuff. No, so I don't know about that.
I didn't say that he did. I was just going by that little clip. The clip that they showed originally is from the front vantage point where you couldn't see anybody getting hit. It just looked like one of them just shot in there and killed
right. It. And you're saying from the front you can actually see?
No, from the side view of her vehicle, you could actually see one on the ground.
An ICE agent get hit.
If you want to call it getting hit.
That's important though, Sam.
I mean, if you want to call it getting hit, I really couldn't tell if there was contact or not, but it looked like, if he was up on her vehicle, she wanted to get around him, and then she started going, and he fell down, and then what happened.
Because like you, I wonder if it's a clip where it actually shows her running into an ICE agent.
I think I think that clip actually included her running into another vehicle.
Well, yeah, because they popped her. So she ran into the vehicle because she was dead. Yeah, okay. No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's kind of like when they was at the window, she just pulled off. And I think the guy, he was hanging on the car and probably popped her. I don't know. I can't really tell if he popped her before he fell off or what. But they started when she drove off, they was all letting loose. So there ain't no telling which one hit her.
Because in a situation like this, I wonder, why is it so important to arrest somebody as opposed to, as the officer, why ain't I gonna save my life? If I feel like I'm gonna stop you by jumping on your car or putting myself inside your a car that's owned, if I'm willing to risk that, why am I not willing to risk letting go?
You asking the wrong person on this.
Because only killing is justified in these scenarios.
Yeah.
Because that's what usually happens. They get close to them with a car, or, you know what I'm saying, they bump them with the car. Then after that, you know what I'm saying, shots fired.
Yeah, that's
or they drive in your direction, shots fired. Why they ain't move out the way?
Good point. I couldn't tell you that, man. And again,
you know what I'm saying?
That was the vantage point I saw from the first time. It looked bad,
right?
Like, because it's just basically somebody aiming up and cocking and bam.
Yeah, he had the big joint out too. I'm talking about he had the big joint.
Tactical rifles, bro. Tactical assault rifles, bro.
They ain't out there with the little 22.
Yeah, no, he ain't gonna have that.
The police 9mm. No, the boys got the 50-cent piece whole bullets. Now that's coming out. So they're not playing.
And the way they're just walking up on people, like apprehending people now, like, come on, man.
But I don't know, man. I'm not gonna get into that.
The way it's supposed to be applied is like they're supposed to have a target. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to go to the target, just like a drug bust will say. That's how they're supposed to, you know what I'm saying? They're not supposed to be an occupying force.
Yeah, I get that part. And that's why a lot of the political figures around there are disagreeing with how they're conducting it, especially when they're killing people and stuff like that.
Well, that's what I don't understand. The lady that they was trying to get, was she on the list or was
no?
They just...
Their vehicles got stuck in the snow. She's trying to get around them. They're trying to stop her from getting around them. When she was like, "I drive here I would assume she's like, "I drive here all the time. I can get around you. Y'all don't drive here like that."
Right.
So it started from that. So I don't know. You know, a lot of that shit is going to be redacted where they're not going to show you what actually happened. And I think their turn back around after the first video came out was to show that second video. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of parts that I haven't seen to it. And until I see those, I can't really put an opinion on it. I mean, it just seems wrong to begin with, but like...
Okay, so let's just assume kind of like what you're saying is that ICE's vehicles are stuck in the snow. This lady's behind them. And she's telling them, I can go around y'all. That in itself, we can see how that got out of control. Yeah. A man, a woman arguing about driving in the snow, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to fully agree with that, but I get where you're going with it.
I'm just saying.
I get where you're going with it.
Kind of like still does it end in death.
Yeah. I mean, do you know anything about the second one that happened in Minneapolis? There's been two. There was another one.
That's what I was saying.
Then there was another one.
Yeah, there was another one at night. Like when they were not riding, or protesting. Protesting, let me get that correct.
Yeah, that would be the correct term to
protesting
use in describing it.
Yes. But they said they don't really give any information regarding this one. So
right.
I don't know about what happened with the second one. But the first one, that's still kind of foggy to me, where like I can't really put a place on why they would shoot the lady, or was deadly force necessary at that point. I can't establish that. So
right. But I'll say once you describe it as a riot, deadly forces.
Yeah, that's why I had to clean that up real quick.
Deadly forces, you know, I
was about to say all that's off the table once you start talking about a riot. Look,
I had to clean that up.
And they eyes turn blue. Then they know that's a free kill. Though.
And that's something that I feel that the media should be careful with in this day and time, because you know what I'm saying. That's how history get written. You know what I'm saying. That's how people observe it. They don't observe it as a protest, you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying, doing what they can do. They look at it as...
Boy P, what's happening now?
Anytime...
stepped in to join the Fruckers.
They look at it as anytime people start to assemble, the only thing they can do is riot. The only thing they can do is riot, not protest. That's not the way it should be looked at. If we want to protest something, if we get together, we should be allowed to protest.
Yeah, of course.
The right to
it shouldn't be viewed as a riot. Look at them over there. They're about to riot.
Apologies. Like I said, I used the wrong choice of words, and you saw it. I cleared it up immediately after saying it.
Right. I was just saying how the media should tread nowadays. Well, that's all I was saying.
They kind of, it depends on what media outlet you're looking at, but they usually say it's protest. Or if it's like...
so Fox would have called it a protest.
They would have called it a violent protest or either a riot.
My word. That's what I'm saying, Sammy.
That's why I said what platform you're looking at is going...
But Donald Trump makes, you know what I'm saying, everybody say a violent protest.
Oh, insurgents. What are they? Down American insurgents, and
no, he said they were just patriotic people that were charged.
That's January the 6th.
Yeah, they were patriotic people that was fighting for their country.
That's the other side of the
That's
spectrum.
January 6th.
My man had his boots on the table. I'm talking about in the White House.
That's January 6th.
Looking
we
like
talking
Brett.
about the other night. We talking about the other night.
Yeah, looking like Brett Favre with his boots on the table. I'm talking about he did like 3 days and they pardoned him.
Which one we talking about?
The one that went in Nancy Pelosi office and put his feet on the desk.
Everybody was in there.
Talking about Minnesota?
No.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. We talking about Minnesota.
But he talking about
you got something on it because like we were saying, I was saying that I couldn't tell how the lady got popped. I couldn't tell if it was the guy hanging on the door or it was just from all the bullets flying. I don't know.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say this. It's crazy. It's crazy that we literally have federal agents out here like we in a war zone. Like they like if you really look at it, like when we were looking for bin Laden, we went over there, we basically knocking on doors, kicking down doors.
Occupying force.
There you go. There you go. And our own government is doing it to its own country.
You see how P put that, Sammy?
I heard how he put it, but if you notice, every president is doing what Donald Trump is doing it, but Donald Trump just does it differently, like going to other countries, bringing back somebody or assassinating somebody like he did Maduro. But other presidents done that, including Barack Obama. Bill Clinton has done it. George W. Bush has done it. George H.W. Bush has done it. All them.
That's all America does.
Yeah, I mean, that's all they do.
I'm gonna be honest. Let's look at it.
But P was talking about having federal troops
in the cities. Yeah, this one is different.
In your own country.
This one is different, but it's usually the National Guard. It's not no like Blackwater type group like ICE, who is basically hired as like what Blackwater does.
They stood down to them Panthers the other day when them niggas said, "Get up out of here with that crap."
I didn't see that.
The Philadelphia Black Panthers. Okay. You didn't see that?
I just saw it when the chief of police came out and said that's not going to go down here.
Oh, because he knew what was about to happen.
She knew what was. She knew.
You damn straight.
She said I'm going to arrest them.
Well, no, that's the woman in Minneapolis you talking about.
That's the one in Philadelphia too.
So was it when she was up there? She was like, "Nah, I don't care who you are."
Yeah, the lady in Minneapolis said it too.
Yeah.
But the Philadelphia Black Panthers, they did like the Black Panthers used to do, like, we're going to patrol our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And when ICE came to their neighborhood, they was like, man, y'all got to get up out of here.
Can't say nothing now, boys out there with
I ain't gonna lie, lovely to see.
Hey, boys was out there with them sticks.
You know what I'm saying?
Boys was out there with them sticks. Now. Hey, Sammy, come on, man. You in a rush? You all right?
Dude said he had an automatic shotgun out there now.
You feel me?
Bro. Look, I hate to say it, but at this rate, we might have a civil war while we're doing another world war.
We may. It's already begun.
That's impossible to maintain, P.
Bruh. And and like I said, it's crazy that we have to go about it this way. And let's be honest, man. Ain't nobody in like they talking about immigrants. First of all, let's be honest. You're targeting certain immigrants, okay? Because I don't see no other immigrants having to hide, worried about getting shit back to wherever, China, India, or wherever. But let's be honest. The Migos do a lot of construction. Ain't nobody going out there to do manual labor. Like American citizens wise?
That's how they feel.
Come on, man.
That's how they feel. But
And America was built on the backs of immigrants. America is all immigrants. If you're not Native American, you're an immigrant or a descendant of an immigrant.
But okay, I'll say this, Pete. I kind of feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But this is more like a test run because certain liberals feel that, you know what I'm saying, ICE may become a patrolling force just in common day America.
For what?
No.
For what? There's better ways to go about it. Like
we're gonna be looking for. They're gonna be looking for immigrants, illegal immigrants. I'll say illegal.
There is better ways to do about it, to go about it without creating a fear or a resentment or you are look,
I got you. At this point in time though, P, at this point in time,
let's do it.
Because most people aren't a student of history. I feel that what you're seeing is only we're showing as a government this is what can happen. What president next after Trump, who will say, we just gonna continue this ICE shit the way that it is?
And look at what is happening in Minnesota.
Who is even not
this is what I'm saying. This is you are basically poking a mother bear holding its child. This is not sustainable. And
they feel it is. I feel what you saying, P. But they feel that it is. They feel that it's sustainable.
They can feel that way. They can feel that way. But look at what is going on already.
Right.
And people are fed up. Hey, man, come on. People are fed up.
Are they really? Because I'm just saying that because they can still tell certain people, you got to do this. You're going to have to do this or
okay.
How you going to survive?
We have to live within the construct that we are in, right? But when you start running as you are the country, all right? You control this country. You're the government of this country. When you start running the streets like gang members, okay? And you're doing it very disrespectfully. There is better ways to go about it with this whole immigration thing where it doesn't create a panic. Okay? Because you might go next door and whatever happens, because y'all ain't scared to shoot out in public and record it, who's to say the next door neighbor doesn't get, or a child doesn't get, or something doesn't happen where it turns into an all-out war on a street or next to a school against our own government?
P, guess what though? The people who control the government, or the people who, let me say this, the people who put the people in power of government, this doesn't happen on their street.
Facts.
It doesn't happen in their neighborhood.
Facts. Sure don't. I never understood when
something
happens that we go and destroy our own blocks, or like Rodney King, and go like I never understood that,
because that's you're
only hurting yourself and the people around you.
But P, that's where what you're talking about, that's where it's going to take place at. Like you're saying in Minneapolis, this is taking place, I feel like, because I've never been there. I feel like this is taking place at one of those places where kind of like with what you're saying, it all comes to kind of like a mix. Everybody has to mix together.
Yeah, where the demographics is a melting pot.
Yeah, so ICE is patrolling all around people, and everybody is seeing somebody getting snatched up, just not in a particular section. That's the problem with Minneapolis. But I just feel like if it's able to happen there and we don't push back, then it's going to become a common practice everywhere.
You do know that Minneapolis has the highest population of Somalians in the United States, right?
Yeah, but you know why though? Why
is that? But no, I'm not trying to make ICE's point. I'm not trying to make ICE's point. I'm just trying to say what reason they're there for.
They were brought there. We brought them there.
I wouldn't doubt it. But
that's why there's the largest population of them there. Because kind of like in history, whenever we've had a problem somewhere.
The Japanese internment camps in California during World
War II. No, not necessarily that scenario. When America has had a problem somewhere, we bring the refugees somewhere to a certain place. And during the 80s, I think it was during the 80s, 70s or 80s, they started bringing the Somalians to Minneapolis. Mm-hmm. Just like there's another place up there, there's another ethnic group. They brought them there, and you'll be like, damn. But if you notice in sport, that's how I began to notice it, because I was like, damn, how all the motherfuckers from there? And then you start finding out, like, they do the little sports thing, and you be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We was at war, and you know what I'm saying? They brought us here, over. And I've been here since I was 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? We brought them there. So now we complaining about they running game there and all this type shit. That's what the fuck you supposed to do when you come to America. Nah, that's what every other ethnic group has done. I'm not saying that it's right. Everybody else gets a free run at that shit. They get politicians. They bring up politicians. They do the shit the way it's supposed to be done.
Let me ask you something. Like, because you said I heard about that, them running game up there. Question is,
and hold on, let me fix that. It won't necessarily them running game. A white lady put them on the game.
I mean, come on.
That's what I'm saying. A white lady put them on the game.
Come on, we just mad because other countries are starting to do it to us.
Yeah, come on.
But let's be real.
You remember all them commercials talking about send the $2 to the kids in Somalia. That's what it was in the 80s. Now
yeah.
The commercials send 50 cents. It'll change their life.
But for the people up there that are running game, right? Have they gotten their citizenship?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Then they're citizens.
Right. So that's
they're not supposed to get deported. That's by Constitution.
Well,
no. If they got their if they're not citizens and they break the law, then yes, you're supposed to get deported, because that's if I'm correct, and I read it right.
But I think if you correct, you correct. But I think that's the funny shit that they do. That's the funny shit they do though. If you get citizenship, certain crimes you can commit,
it'll take it away.
Yeah, they'll do that shit and deport you.
I don't think.
No, that's a fact.
No. I know, because I don't think what they did is on that level.
It is. It depends on the monetary amount. With that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's where the gray area where me and you at right now. Like you saying, you ain't for sure. I ain't for sure either. Because I'm pretty much sure that, like you saying, it really shouldn't be a deportable offense, but it's going to be judged on the monetary level. And because you do shit like food stamps and shit like that, you get that shit like monthly benefits. So however long you was pulling the fraud off, they gonna add all that shit up and they gonna hit you with all that.
It's federal. That's what makes it bad because you're
you're
stealing from the government.
And we ain't even gonna go there yet because they gonna bam your ass for real. I can attest to that.
Again, I'm not sure on the whole policy and rules and how what laws, if you break, subject you to get, even if you gotta have your citizenship.
Like most of the time, it's like if you go to prison and you do more than 5 years, 10 years, something like that, they get you up out of here. They'll just have a detainer.
Well, I mean that's fair enough. I mean, but let's be honest. You come here like if
they don't care if you came here when you was 6 months old. They gonna
once you start committing crimes, P, it's a different game. It's a different ball.
I'll be honest with you. If you're committing crimes, I am not opposed to you getting up out of here. Okay, I'm not opposed to that because you came here and you were supposed to know the rule. Okay. Supposed to know that if you commit a crime before you get your citizenship, that I do believe that's what it says. It nullifies your application or whatever, and you're supposed to be deported back. But if you come over here not doing, because you can do without criminal activity.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you know the stakes. Why risk it? And if you risk it, you just have to deal with it. That's like if I go rob a bank, I could either get away with it or I get caught. Whichever one happens, I gotta live with.
Yeah. But everybody don't think that simple, P. And that's the problem. And then you got a lot of people that come here at an early age, and by the time they start doing crime, they've been here so long they think they're from here. They forgot that they're not from here.
Sounds like a personal problem that you forgot.
No, I'm just speaking out loud.
I hear you, and I agree. That's a lot of times that happens.
That's just life.
That's just life.
Look, everybody knows for every action there is a reaction.
You're right, but see, my thing is this. Now, because we'll be here forever, but. Like, if they brought them here, I'm sure they brought them here with intentions of citizenshipping them. They didn't bring them here just to be
exactly
here. So if the ones that did get that way here, okay, we're going to give you a citizenship, but these are the rules. If you break the rules, really can't. I can't go up the bat for you if you follow the rules. That's it.
You only asking for you only want what everybody else. I feel what you saying, P. You saying they should get what any other American citizens get. So if you go to jail, you just go to jail, get out, and start all over again. But I am just saying, the law don't play that way.
But let's be honest. Is the government themselves even actually following the Constitution the way it's written?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
No, I'm talking about it matters, but what you're saying doesn't matter because the only thing the government cares about is the bottom line.
You see, he's trying to take birthright citizenship away how many times?
Well, that's what I was
trying to change the Constitution.
That's what I was getting ready to say about what P just said. It's not about how it was written. It's how it's interpreted.
But as a birthright citizen, you are a citizen of the United States. It doesn't matter where your parents came from, where you came from. If you were born here, you are a citizen
and that's
of
the Constitution.
States.
You're right.
You're
right, Sammy. But I think that's an amendment to the Constitution. That's why he thought that. That's why he thinks that he can just take it out.
If that's the
case, I'm not mistaken.
If he does that, then we got to send Barron the hell out of here, his son, because he wasn't born here. I got to leave. I wasn't born here, so that shit's not gonna fly.
But no, the big thing is what
his wife ain't even from here.
What he's trying to do is take away even the law-abiding people that come into the country. He's trying to keep them from not being able to become citizens and go back home.
Right.
That's the main point.
Which is messed up because that would increase. You know what? Next subject. I'm not even on it.
Yeah,
we on there forever.
I mean, it'll make everybody's country bad, but at the same time, guess what?
It won't even make it bad. It'll make it better if you got more people working and paying taxes.
Where, back at home?
No, if you like the people here, like instead of running up on them and getting them and sending them home, you know, hey, we're doing a mass citizenship shit, right? Now they paying taxes, right? That's more capital for in taxes, right?
They got to be working though.
They work.
He's supposed to be talking about the criminals.
No, P talking about like Shorty that got deported in the R.
Oh, they
went
had to get it back. Yeah.
They went to the job site. Shorty graduated. Shorty came here as a kid, graduated high school, got a job, then got a crib, paying for the crib. She go to work. ICE run up at the job site.
Why would you say? Why would you? Because that's taken away per capita.
That's what you're talking about.
That you keep saying. I mean, we don't have money we have the government shutdown. We have all this other stuff, and you keep talking about we in debt. But the people who are actually let's be honest. Most people that come from most immigrants, they come here to provide a way. Okay. Right. Well, they're not into no bullshit, okay? Like, let's be honest, I'm gonna check on the stats, but you know, I think most crimes are homegrown crimes.
Most up.
You know,
because white people are the majority in the country, so white people are going to be.
They're not the majority, but they say they are
the majority in the country. There are way more white people than any other group in the country. And even if you want to just combine ethnic groups versus white groups, it's still way up there for white people.
I believe it's way up there, but
their bloodline been really infiltrated.
It's been infiltrated. That's why they're trying to get it back.
But like the stories
I see that pissed me off about ICE, it was like a boy and his dad going to work or something like that.
Right.
They was in the restaurant store, and then ICE come in, beat the boy up, detain him for 3 days, and when they found out he was a lawful citizen, they just dropped him off in front of his house. His mom took him to the hospital.
Yeah, that's how they gonna do it.
And let's be honest, if I did that to somebody, where would I be right now? It's crazy that like the military can go. We fighting ISIS now. We were fighting the Taliban, but even though we could see them on the roof with AKs, bazookas, or whatever, unless we are fired upon, we cannot fire first. How is it that these terrorist groups get more respect than the American people?
Man, I'll tell you what it is.
That's
Pierre. You're talking about
rules of engagement.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you.
Well, that's cool.
Okay. You got rules for engagement for war.
For everything.
For war.
No, it's just for war. They can
war.
But they can fire on us at any time, Sammy. Most people don't know what you're saying, Sammy. I mean, Pierre.
That's all I'm saying. See, like you got
people, you got the idea, Pete. Most people don't got the idea. They don't realize that. With I'm answering for you. They don't realize that they can fire on us. There is no rules of engagement for us.
But we're the people.
No, we're the freest country.
That's why everyone
in the world.
I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna break this down.
Come on, Sammy.
Everybody, you got something you want to say, Sammy? Because I want to say something. I want to move on because we'll be here forever.
Yeah. Nah.
So I want to give you a final word because after I say something,
that was my final word about how ICE is just doing this, doing that, and then basically giving you some BS reason that it happened, or not even acting like something like they did something wrong. So that's what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, I'm just saying this. Like, I've lived abroad. P, I know your mom was born in Haiti, right? But you was born here. So, see, you got a different look on this type stuff because you see it through a different lens, which is cool. But
I see it through both lenses, honestly.
That's why I said a different lens. But it's like, Man, a whole bunch of this stuff to me is just, man, just flexing his power on the way out. You know what I'm saying? He just showing who he really is.
He won't go out as a lame duck president on the second term. You can believe that.
No, he ain't just gonna sit back and ride the wave on his way out. He making sure he put stuff in position. But when he gone, he ain't got to worry about nothing. All them felonies, we ain't heard nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? That court case.
He can't vote, but he running the country.
He ain't got to vote.
What's next?
All right, what's next? Where y'all want to go with it, man?
I know you got something now.
I got to get straight to it, man. Got to get straight to the smoke. Have y'all seen the Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb sit down?
No, I haven't seen it.
Come on, man.
Y'all give me a little background story. We talked about this off.
Well, okay. Anton Daniels, we're going to give Anton a shout out. Him and Corey. So, Corey got the 5150 show.
Shout out.
Shout out to Corey Holcomb.
No, shout out to Darlene.
Oh, yeah. Like Darlene. Now, Darlene's still looking tough now. Darlene, I.C.E. ex-wife from the Power cover. Yes, Lord. So, Anton is like a... It's like a man. Get on your phone and do your Googles or something. But
Power I.C.E. cover,
Sammy, man. So the show got off. Well, Anton is like a. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Like Snoop said, the West Coast don't get no love.
Like that's crazy, man. Like, but anyway, Anton and Corey Holcomb, they like two dudes that were. Corey's a comedian, and Anton is like a conservative. A black conservative, and a whole lot of people don't like his views.
From Detroit.
Yeah, from the D. Shout out to D. And I can't lie, he stood his ground, man. I couldn't believe it, man. Listen, man, I'm gonna play an excerpt of it real quick right here. Let me get the Bluetooth set
Power
up.
cup. That's all. Yeah.
Huh? Oh no, not the remix. No, I don't want to reconnect to that. Definitely feel like slapping somebody. Can't do it. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a little snippet of this. I think it's gonna work right here, but it got bad. Oh no, hero. Maybe I should be a supervillain. Man, what the hell this guy got going on?
I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate. And local,
ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
I'm trying to get to the spot, to the smoke, man.
People that don't.
I'm trying to get straight to the smoke, man, because these dudes capping. But in the meantime, like I was saying, though, Sammy, it just got to a point where they were hurling insults, but
don't vote.
It got to a point where Anton said the ultimate no-no.
More.
Well, that's the problem.
Talk about none
well, I tell you what, watch that fucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no fucking homie.
So, if you get into a heated debate and a brother tell you, but I guess this is the question I got. Is there a such thing as a level of disrespect? Because he told that man he kissing the white man's butt. So then he fired back and said, well, if I'm kissing the white man's butt, you sucking the black man's you know what. So then a whole fracas breaks out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to outman you.
Yeah. So
I'm more man than you.
Yeah. So the guy gets up, walks around the table, and then sits down in front of him and keeps saying something. You say it again. You say it again. You say it again. You say it again. But my man say, hey, man, I don't care about nothing you talking about. We can go out back and get to it right now. I'm with it.
Who got up? Corey Holcomb or Anton?
Corey Holcomb got up.
Oh, okay.
But Anton told that dude, yo, we can go out back. Right now, I'm with it.
Then that's where the camera should have stopped.
Stop.
I mean, I honestly feel like the interview shouldn't even have went on no more after that. After I done said all that, I don't even want to talk to you no more. Let's rock.
Yeah, earlier. As soon as they started doing the exchange.
That's what y'all are saying as grown men in 2026. When in the course of a conversation, I chose a respectful, disrespectful way to say something to you, and you chose a disrespectful way to say something to me, the only way it can end is in violence.
I didn't say that, but you
As grown men,
you came and got in my face while you know we recording. While you know we recording. I'm not just gonna sit there and let you punk me. I'm gonna be like, cut the cameras off. We walking out back right now then.
I feel that. Now see, my thing is this. I think Corey didn't expect that man.
He probably didn't.
To stand for himself.
I told you that's why I kind of fell back from watching this content, because it's just like, it just seems like he says whatever he wants to say, thinking nobody's gonna do anything. Not that there's gonna be repercussions to it.
He found out the hard way. Everybody ain't going for it. But the point that I'm making is this: you can't say I didn't disrespect you, and I feel like you disrespected me. You don't get to determine whether or not I feel offended. And I think, and then on top of that, like I said, yeah, it was more vulgar what he said, but I feel like the dude just completely didn't think he was disrespecting that man by saying he's kissing Caucasian. Just because you said Caucasian doesn't lighten the disrespect.
You have the freedom of speech to say anything to anybody at any time.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, you do
have
the freedom of speech.
Don't have no.
But don't expect that you ain't gonna have consequences.
Have control over what they say back to you or what they do back to you.
There you go.
But
that's my point.
You're free to say what you want to say.
What you want to say.
No, that's a fact. I'm sorry. Let me
when he
reword
did that reaction,
but you can't. You cannot tell somebody how to react to your actions.
Right. And then you can't
get all mad at his reaction.
Get mad because he mad because you made him mad.
All that woofing. And not only that, the man said he called you out to fight 3 times and you didn't want to do nothing.
Anton called him out 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anton Daniels.
Anton Daniels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong.
But I can see how in 2026 a black man who is trying to carry conservative views
will get that smoke from people.
Exactly.
On a daily basis.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that. And I'm not trying to defend either person. I just don't see what dude did was wrong.
Me neither.
From what y'all are saying to me, I don't think anything's wrong.
Man, listen, he told that man to his face and was disrespecting him even more after they started talking. But that's why I said they shouldn't even have done any more talking after that, because now we already done had words. Even though we calm, I'm still not feeling this thing right now. So something gonna trigger somebody to say something wild. So that's why.
Because that's why I feel like what y'all like what y'all like we saying. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. But after you say it,
you better be ready for their
bets
response.
are off.
You better be ready for any type.
You can say whatever you want to say. All bets are off. You can't be like, well, you shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. You said it. All bets are off.
You had the mind to say it, so prepare yourself. So
right.
What happens afterwards?
That's what I'm saying. I think
because that's where I feel like it stems from. The fact that what's his name?
Corey.
No,
Anton.
not Corey.
Oh,
Anton Daniels. It's the fact that Anton Daniels carries these conservative views.
Mm-hmm. I don't know too much about him, but it sounds about right.
He carries conservative views.
And Corey probably just invited him on the show to bash him.
So no matter who it is, if they ain't pretty much, they don't know him on a personal level, it's gonna be kind of hard for him to have a conversation with somebody because they're gonna be shooting at him. Well, from the very beginning,
and that's all it was. I feel like it was a setup,
or just by the way he acts around. That's just like if he come in here right now, you know what I'm saying? We gonna carry the conversation with him, but you know what I'm saying? He get up, make a phone call, somebody gonna be like, "Hey man, what's up with this nigga?" He cool and all, but ah, damn, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? He the police. You know what I'm saying?
You invited this man on your platform to have a conversation.
Right.
So why get and again, this is why I fell back from watching that podcast. It's like he invites people to bash them. You're a comedian. Of course you're gonna be good at bashing them about any and everything you can find out about them. I just don't get why if you got into that point, I don't know, maybe dude didn't do his due diligence with like
Nah, he knew exactly who he was talking to. Man. But he didn't know Anton did. His dude could even that's why I said you gotta watch it.
No, I'm talking about reverse. I'm talking about Anton maybe he didn't know how Corey Holcomb do on his show.
No, he told him before he got there, he said, I did my research on you.
Okay.
Then he told him, he said, you talk all this trash about everybody, but you bucked the Dave Chappelle because that new thing was trash and you tiptoed around it. And my man was like, yep, you right. I'm going to give you that one. I didn't critique it. He was like, so there you go. He was calling him a hypocrite to his face. He was like, bro, you pick and choose who you could bully.
But you don't.
I mean, yeah, because at the end, Corey Holcomb said it was all because he told dude the girl that was with him couldn't get on the show.
But then that was even a punk move when he leaving with the chick. He gonna be like, take that bitch with you.
Yeah, that's what Corey said. He said it was all because he wouldn't let the chick. Dude was like, he booked him to be on the show, like you saying. Mm-hmm. He booked him to be on the show. The girl, whoever he brought with him, he was like, hey, yo, Corey, put her on the show too. And Corey's like, hell no, man. This is my show.
Well, now, if he did that, he had a pocket for that. Now, you don't be doing all that. Now, if anything, hey, you come watch. I can't help you with that now.
Yeah,
I mean, because now it's like you trying to springboard somebody off my
platform.
They're gonna be like, nah.
But was she on the episode?
No.
Okay, so then why are you using that as a springboard to just feel like, or using it as an excuse to feel like you was going to have that conversation with him anyway, or to say that was the reason for having the conversation,
or you felt some type of way about that. That's what you saying, Sammy. Yeah. Like, why did you feel like he felt some type of way about you saying, hell no, she can't be on the show?
No, I'm talking about Corey.
Yeah.
If Corey told him that she couldn't be on the show, she won't on the show, then why did he conduct the interview in that way?
That's my point. Like, don't do it if you still don't want to do it or whatever. Yeah. But nah, she was just there she was in the crowd cause like it's only him, Darlene, and another guy named Craig or something that be on the show. But it was just Darlene, Anton, and Corey sitting on the set. But even though you can hear him say, yeah, you got security, he was like, yeah, I know I got security. I always got security. But I'm saying at the end of the day, he's in your studio. So I know they got people there too. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got security.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, if y'all really wanted to get down, y'all could have got down. Or if you really gonna do something to the man, you could have done it.
What it sounds like to me is Corey Holcomb is taking 2 steps back or doubling back, or what's the word I'm looking for? Just trying to give an excuse.
Damage control.
There you go.
Damage control, because he looked bad out here. Because you out here talking about women and barking on people all week, every day, trying to cut jokes and crack on somebody. Now, a man that got in your face and disrespected you.
And you didn't act the same,
but you disrespected him first, Corey. So I hope you hear this. You disrespected him first, and he just manned up, because that's what he said. He said, don't boss up on me.
Yeah, he did say that.
He said, you can't boss up on me. He was like, I already done it. He said, man, I don't care what you talking about, man. He kept trying to, and then the thing I didn't like is when they was trying to move on with the interview, he kept going back to it and kept trying to, I'd have told him, man, you keep harping on that. Like, bro, either you, like, we done apologize. Like, why you keep talking about, like, it's like he was trying to get the last word on some little boyum type. Like, you know what I'm saying? He already felt bad, but it's like, man, I would have just left.
But you didn't want to go out and shoot the ones.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. if we would have been in Alabama at that boat, he'd have took off running. He wouldn't have helped us. he wouldn't have helped us out there in Montgomery. He wouldn't have got
He wouldn't
out.
have dove in the water and hopped up on
He'd have stayed his ass on that boat that was out there trying to dock. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have done nothing.
Yes, sir, master.
He wouldn't have done nothing. That was the letdown of the week. Hey, I subscribed to Anton right after that. Now, I've been watching his stuff, but I never subscribed. But after that, I said, hey, man, he manned up.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, at the end of the day, hey, look, when the dude got up and said he was coming to his side, he was like, oh, I'm with it. I'm with it. He said, we could do it face to face, nose to nose. I'm with it.
Yeah, he did. That was wild.
Bro, ain't no way. Well, the minute that man stood up, I'd have stood up. The minute that man walked over there, I'd have stole him. Like, man, you ain't walking up on me. Not after we done had an exchange like that. I'm not giving you no time to do
that's
nothing.
Really how it's supposed to be, though.
And it would have been over. Man, you ain't walking up on me. You crazy?
We ain't supposed to be doing all this tongue wrestling.
Yeah.
Who started the tongue wrestling?
It don't make no
difference.
The show host should not start the tongue wrestling,
bro.
Man.
Once you approach me in a threatening manner, it's all hands on you.
All bets are off.
Oh, never. Y'all trying to?
No, I'm not. No,
right. And as soon as, hey, step outside. There's no talk after that.
After that, that's it. And I'd already been grabbing my coat because I ain't coming back in here after I tell you that. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Period.
But for the simple fact that you like to bring people on your show. Now, I know you're a comedian, but some of the things you do could seem is disrespectful. We'll just put it that way. And you did it, and you got called out on it. When y'all left it, you should have left it. Because now you just like a female and can't drop it.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
You know, that's pretty much what happened in my book. And to be fair, I ain't seen a show since. It's like he took the week off. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, the crazy thing is the way it went, I don't think Anton thought they was going to drop it. Because they had filmed it, and then he dropped it. I guess he thought it was going to make him look good, but it made him look bad.
Maybe he just don't want to hide the content. Maybe he just thought it was numbers.
Because, man, he crazy. If that man would have let me walk up on him and he's still sitting in his seat, my balls would have been in his face because I'd have been right up over him like, say something again. And woofed him. You don't let nobody walk up on you like that. You crazy?
Yo-y.
Huh?
Yo-y.
What's that?
Content over everything. That's probably why he put it out.
Man, if they wanted some content, he'd have went out back. And that would have been all the content they needed right there. Royal Rumble, WWE. But anyway, man, screw them. Let's keep it moving. What you got? Who you got today?
What I got today?
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Bills.
I'm
picking the Bills and unexpectedly the Seahawks. I think they
gonna pick the Seahawks with Sam Darnold hurt.
Shit.
They say he hasn't thrown a pass all week.
Man, they say whatever they want to say.
Who the Bills playing?
Guess what? You think the Seahawks, the 49ers gonna win no Kittles?
They still got CMC, bro.
That hurt.
And guess what? We're gonna keep 2 on him all day. Who else he gonna throw it to?
I don't know, Juwan Jennings.
Bro, listen to me. They already know what CMC gonna do, but no Kittles. That's big.
Bills and Broncos, 49ers.
See, I'm straight because I got the Seahawks as just a straight bet pick, but I bet on the first game. I bet on the Bills, the spread by 1 and the over. So they gonna light it up.
They got Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, CMC. They got some people.
They gonna light it up. So I'm straight because if that game go good, then I could just cash out and then do another bet.
I'm gonna take the Bills. I'm gonna take the Bills and I'm gonna take the Niners.
Yeah, I don't trust them.
Mm.
Seahawks don't have the quarterback?
Yeah, they got him, man. I think
he's gonna play, but they said he strained something
they
during
said
practice.
an oblique injury.
And they said he hasn't passed since then.
Good. Let him rest.
Ooh.
It's the playoffs.
Ooh.
He ain't got to throw the ball. They can run the ball.
That's tough though.
You still got to hand the ball off most of the time.
Man, well, hey, listen.
He better not get hit. They better protect the hell out of him.
What's that Friday Night's Lights, coach?
I hope he don't tweak himself.
Get back there now. Go get that shot. Now, get out of here. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Bud Kilmer. Now,
I'm going to go with the Seahawks and the Texans, man.
Texans don't play today.
We can do that game.
Who the Bills play?
Bills play Broncos.
Bills. But I go with the Bills. I got to go with the Bills over the Broncos.
Yeah, Josh Allen he ain't got to worry about Lamar this year.
I just feel like
this,
if he doesn't do it this year, he'll never do it. And you better not let this rookie that done had a week off that's gonna get cold.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this is his first time in the print. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna be a hit. That's why I picked the over. I think he's gonna put up a fight, but I think it's gonna be the little thing.
That's if he doesn't tweet his what would you say it was?
No, we talking about a different game. We talking about the Bills and the Broncos.
My bad.
What you talking about is the Seahawks, but
my bad.
You right now.
Yeah.
Show.
Okay, my bad.
This is it for the Bills, I feel like.
Because
the window's closing.
Yeah, I don't see no other run for them. Because I'm gonna be honest. The goddamn Patriots now. That's who the Texans got to play. They got to play the Patriots.
Yeah, I see the
This year is gonna be a Super Bowl champion that's never won a ring. As long as Matt Stafford doesn't go. Every other team, nobody's won.
Yep.
Niners won. Seahawks won.
Brock Purdy ain't got no ring.
The 49ers have rings, bro.
I said quarterback.
Oh.
Besides Matthew Stafford,
nobody
left has won a ring.
No.
That's what I said. It's going to be a new person to win a ring. Well, if I said team, I don't mean team. I mean quarterback. Okay. It's only one quarterback left that's got a Super Bowl. That's Matthew Stafford.
Right.
Next game, tomorrow's game, that's Texans Patriots
and the Bears.
Bears and Rams.
But see, that's the game. Whoever win that game going to the Super Bowl.
Which game?
Well, of course they're gonna go to
the Bears or the Rams.
Texas.
I got the Rams on that one.
And me too. Because screw the Bears. Yeah. But that's gonna be a hell of a game. But that's gonna be a hell of a game because it's gonna be in Chicago.
You see, I said the Niners was gonna win. I ain't had this shade like that. Turn off the shade,
because it's in Chicago, right?
Yeah, it's in Chicago
on the Soldier Field now. So yeah, it's gonna be real. So okay, I say the Bears, and then
that ain't gonna be real tomorrow, boy.
Oh yeah, and the Rams is an inside team.
Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be
Rams
cold up there.
Inside team.
I don't. If I had to bet, I want the Rams to win. But if I had to bet, I'm gonna bet on the Bears.
Lake Michigan this time of year.
Mm-hmm. Cold out there. Yeah, the Bears.
Tomorrow, and then we supposed to get snow tomorrow, so it's gonna be.
They already got it. I called my partner in Detroit. Shout out to my man Carl. I called Carl in the D. He said it's already snowing. He talking about you look down and snow everywhere.
Yeah, my cousin said it's snowing in Connecticut too. So yeah, I might have to.
Who
go
you
with
got?
it.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
The Texans and who y'all said play?
Bears and the Saints. I mean, the Bears and the Rams. Excuse me, St. Louis. Well, Los Angeles now.
Oh yeah. Well, they're not outside anymore, but they play in Inglewood.
I think they got one of them domes that can open like
close.
Dallas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So SoFi Stadium.
I want to say theirs opens from the side though.
I just know they can open and close it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Who the Rams play?
Bears.
In Chicago.
Right.
Like I said, I'm gonna pick the Bears because they at home.
I'm going with the Bears.
And I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I'm always
cold.
Damn right, it's gonna be. I just always I normally always go black, but I ain't gonna front, man. I gotta go with that Tar Heel, man, the Patriots, man. I gotta go with Drake May.
You got another person that's in their first playoff, well, not first playoff, first playoff run.
If he wins that, if Drake May wins that game, he might get MVP, man.
It's possible they put him in the mix.
Him and Caleb is neck and neck for it right now. Damn sure is. And Josh Allen, if he got the, I don't even think he gonna get it. I think it's between them, Patriot, Drake May, and Caleb.
Josh Allen didn't have the year that he did last year, so I don't think they will repeat him as MVP. Nah.
All right, man. You got anything else buzzing your mind, man?
Y'all talk about the Greenland thing.
Who?
Greenland.
Happened in Greenland.
How Trump trying to take it.
Yeah.
Well, he gonna get
He
it.
posing tariffs on
Because he said
European countries that oppose him taking over Greenland.
His excuse is he's worried that Russia or China might take control. They have the means to take control over Greenland and defeat the Danish that are there, and that would be a national security to the U.S. if one of them occupied that land.
They already had bases up there anyway. But the thing is that was put there during the Cold War and whatnot. But all they're basically saying is he wants to take over that, so America has a good spot to spy on Russia from. And that's what they were doing during the Cold War. But the only thing like that is...
Sound like a smart man.
I mean, if you want to call him that, you can. I won't agree with you on that one. But we can go back to that Maduro thing right quick, because you just basically wanted them for the oil and whatnot. You went and took their president out his house in the middle of the night, and he never posed a threat to you.
Yes, he did.
What was the threat? That we ain't gonna get oil from him? That we ain't gonna get free oil from him?
That's a threat.
Okay.
It ain't enough.
Because it ain't a threat for you. Don't mean it ain't a threat for someone else.
It ain't enough Teslas to go around, Sammy. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some more now. You know what I'm saying? We need that crud. You know what I'm saying? Need that crud.
I mean, you know how much money
but
they make billions of dollars in 3 months. They make billions.
But that's off of
robot horses.
That's off a small amount of oil, because they like the infrastructure it can't sustain
how much they would need to produce to.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my point. Now, if they go,
the resources are there though.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You're right. I wish they could make robot horses.
Well,
yeah, that motherfucker run from here to California. Ain't got to stop. He ain't gonna get tired. I mean, shit. I mean, hell. I mean, you got to start thinking.
The battery run out.
Nah, man. You slap an alternator in that bitch and when his legs running.
Well, no.
He's charging himself.
Have him solo powered. He run all day. Let him rest at night. He gonna be fully charged in the morning to gallop all the whole way he need to get there. You know, we'll be there in the fortnight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about a thing. You know what I'm saying? If they'll let a car drive them without anybody in it, why won't you ride an electric horse?
I wouldn't get in a car driving without anybody.
It's coming, man.
A car driving.
I don't even. I'm scared to ride. I mean, I only rode in a Tesla one time.
I've never rode in a Tesla.
They're trying to get semi trucks to be unmanned.
No, that's what.
That's a whole nother.
Like when you get in the Tesla, you sit in the seat, it adjusts to itself and crank up on its own and all that. I mean, they sweet, but I don't know.
Oh no, if I get in a Tesla with somebody, I'm gonna ask that person nicely not to turn on that autopilot shit. And if they disagree or say no, I'm gonna get out.
Hey, you can get
in. All Teslas are connected to Skynet, right?
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't say Skynet. I would say
I know, but I don't know what they're connected. But they're connected to like
a network.
A network.
Cyberdyne Systems 101. That's it. Man. That's what the world. That's what's going on. That's what the world done come to, man. That's what's really going on.
But even before we get there, like
it is.
There's hackers out there, bro. And my thing is
look,
like,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Look, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm almost willing to bet y'all that Verizon shortage was some hacker stuff.
Well, I don't doubt it.
I'm not gonna confirm that,
but I'm saying they probably got all them people because the thing is crazy. Is, okay, like my mom and dad, they on the plan together. They got Verizon. My mom's phone was off. My dad's phone was on.
Trying something out.
Nah, they ain't trying that now. Somebody got in there.
Y'all don't remember the bigger hacker? Well, I don't even know if it was hacked. It just went down when AWS went down. Y'all don't remember that earlier in the year?
The year just started.
No, it was late last year. Excuse me, my bad. It was around Thanksgiving. I want to say when AWS went down. You know how many people use their web services through AWS? Like I was telling y'all before, Amazon don't make money off big warehouse packaging and stuff like that. They make money off AWS.
Yeah. Well, so they lost some money too. It happens, man. You can't just get billions and you know the little fish under the well. They gotta eat too. The krill, they gotta eat too.
Yeah, everybody gotta eat.
Everybody the streets gotta eat, man. You know, all them crumbs falling out the whale's mouth that he ain't thinking about. They go all them krill right there to catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Krill are what they're eating.
No, they're swimming up under the well. The little fish that eat the crumbs.
The krill are the crumbs. That's what the filter feeders are eating.
Yeah, they're eating good. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back. You know? Yeah. Shoot, man, we wrap this thing up, man. It's just a beautiful day. I'm glad to see all of y'all. We back in the new year. How y'all like y'all Christmas gifts, man? Y'all got it rocking and rolling? Y'all ready to go remote?
I'm about to get mine up.
No,
I'm there.
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready to rock and roll? Let's try to do something this week, man. Give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying? But we signing out, man. It's your boy Swift Dollars. Y'all know how to catch me, Machine Mafia TV and Instagram. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, smash up the likes. Holla at my boy Sammy online. Holla at Pierre. Pierre, what's your
My Instagram's Ben Shilo #2.
There you go. Sammy?
I don't know.
At Hutch Mickens Instagram.
Man, y'all know how to find your boy, man. Hit me up, man. Let's do this, man. If you need some beats, engineering, studio time, get at me, man. Email in the description box or just holler at me on Instagram. All right? Go on with it.
Be here next week.